From RTV6, this is Friday Football Frenzy.
And week 2, here we go. Great games around the area to close out August. The Center Grove Trojans, ton of energy for their home opener tonight as we get started on another Friday night right here on RTV6. And a good evening, everyone. I am Brad Brown. Dave First is on the road. He'll join us here in just a couple of minutes. The Showcase Game of the Week featured 2 of the area's most successful programs over the past 6 seasons. Center Grove has 6 sectional and 5 regional titles in that stretch. But what about New Palestine? The Dragons' last regular season loss, that was back in 2012. They won this matchup a year ago. Charlie Spiegel, 32, New Pal's stud senior running back, got a chance to get loose a couple of times on the run in the first half. Look at the spin move after contact, dives ahead, picks up the first down. Spiegel would also score the first touchdown of the night at the end of this drive, plunges in from a couple of yards out as New Pal took a 7-3 lead in the second quarter. The yards would continue piling up. Spiegel over the line, over another defender. 218 yards tonight with 12 more next week. He will have the state career rushing record. He scored twice more as well. Big story was the New Pal defense. Richard Clevenger chases down the QB for the sack. They kept Center Grove out of the end zone. Only 3 field goals, 28-9, a 56th straight regular season win for the Dragons, and another very impressive performance. Let's go to Decatur Central. It was Hawaiian night for the Hawk Block. We saw a lot of flowered shirts around the area tonight. Westfield came down to the southwest side, and they dominated. Eli Patchett, the pick, the return, takes it inside the 10-yard line. He would get rewarded a couple plays later with the handoff, and it would go this way for the touchdown. Westfield on the board with a 7-0 lead for that one. They would get another on their next possession. Camden Simons has some time. Micah Hauser wide open in the end zone. Put over 36-14 win for the Shamrocks as they are off to a 2-0 start this season. We see a ton of great rivalry games over the course of the season. Few match up quite like the one in Columbus, where it's East versus North every year. The Intercity Showdown, always a must-see affair down there. East, the home team for this one tonight, but North scored they scored 35 points in the first half. Blake Huffman on the run. Here's the last of those first half touchdowns. The Bulldogs were up by 16. The Olympians trying to stay in it. Look at this at the end of the third. Cole Gilly to Dalton back. Great jumping catch at the pylon. Got East within 10, but the Dogs able to put the game away a little later, and it's Huffman again. He scored 5 TDs on the game, 42-31. Bulldogs with their 4th straight win in the series. Another stop on the west side. Speedway hosting Scecina. Check your playbook. Some defense for the Spark Plugs. This might be the play of the night. We sent this one to ESPN. Hopefully they're paying attention. Noah White is the defender, but watch the hands. Juggle, juggle, juggle. Hang on, my man. Bringing it in for the interception. Great job there, but Scecina had it off and running otherwise tonight. Senior back Tyshawn Woods. 5 yards on this score, in for that one. And then we'll show you the start of a 79-yarder. We might make it to the finish. We'll see. Crusaders roll to a 42-7 win. One more. Andrew Willett on the scene for us at Monrovia. Bulldogs scoring here. Dalen Clements to Toddy Kamek. Evens it up at 7-7, but Edgewood gets the late winner, 14-7. The final scores are all online at theindychannel.com and your RTV6 app.